Yeah, what's up with it, baby? Salute to the people, man. We here. 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 This motherfucker. Yeah, I'm late. I'm late. I know. Don't get mad at me. Let me get that. Whatever. I'm not even tripping on that right now. I'm just gonna relax, man. I'm late. I'm late than bug, man. Sometimes you get Saturdays like this, man. Sometimes Saturdays be nothing like how you want them to go. Sometimes it don't go. It don't go right. Not even in the least bit of how you want that joint to go. That's how my Saturday was. It's all good though. We here now, man. We're gonna make something happen. We're gonna make magic, baby. Rose Nama Nunez. We got Zane Wally. You heard me? Finna be in it like Dennis. You know what I'm saying? I salute to the people, man. I salute to anyone who's gonna rock with me, man. I know I'm late, man. My bad. But if y'all up in here, man, go ahead throw that like button for real, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Show some love. Hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna turn down the UFC on my side just a little bit. Sounds loud as hell, man. Sounds loud as hell. But we here, man. Salute to the people, man. I see the 3 people up in here, man. If y'all up in here, hit the like button, man. What's that about, man? Show me some love, man. I would have been here earlier, man. I wish I was. But you know, sometimes life get the best of you. You gotta rock with it. Let me make sure I sound cool. Oh yeah, I sound good. Okay, cool, man. Salute to the people. Oh, what's good with it? It's snipers. Oh, I don't got my live chat up. I can't see my live chat up on my end. What the? Why is it? Oh man, that's weak. I don't know why I can't see my live chat on my broadcast. I got the TV over here, and then I got my computer over here so I can see the chat, but it's not popping up for me on my end, man. It's all types of shit going on today, Saturday. It's all good though, man. I can see it on my phone, so I'm gonna look at my phone, man. So, look, y'all know it's warm. It's warm out here in Memphis, man. It's warm out here in Memphis, man. I got the legs out. You see, got the legs out, man. Here we go though. I literally missed the whole card. Like this wasn't even a situation where I was watching this joint, right? Like usually I'm watching it and I just don't go live sometimes. In this case, I didn't even watch it. I was dealing with some, you know what I'm saying? That was on my end. I tried to get it right, couldn't get it right. So it is what it is. I'm here though. It's not like I wasn't gonna go live though. I had to go live. I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the people. Salute to It's Snipers, man. Thanks for hopping up in here, man. I don't know if the broadcast I'm watching because since I am late to it, I didn't even buy it, man. I didn't have the time to, man. So I got to stream, so hopefully I'm not too far behind whatever stream I'm on, man. I'm literally just starting my Saturday, man. So salute to the people. Hopefully y'all Saturday going a lot better than mine. The crowd lit, man. I like the crowd, man. Um, man, I don't even know what snipers. Who you got, bro? Hello. God damn. Y'all see that shit? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, wait, where is it? I'm trying to get some sound back up in this thing. God damn. Oh, oh Well, my mic on some bullshit, man. My mic on some. I'm back. I'm back. Oh man, I'm back. I don't know what happened to my sound. Y'all saw my reaction. I was gonna pick Rose, man. Damn, she knocked her out so quick. I'm back. I'm back. My bad. That's my mic. Give my that. What just happened with my sound explains. Oh my god, that's crazy. He gave her a chance. He gave her a chance. She was out, bro. She was out. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on with my sound. I gotta get my sound right, man. It's all over the place. All my shit is all over the place, man. It's some bullshit. But that was crazy, man. My bad, y'all, about this broadcast. Damn, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. Hello, hello. Yo, I don't know. Hello. She was upset. She was so upset, man. I understand. I'd have been upset. That was a one punch knockout. I don't know what's going on with my sound, man. I'm not even gonna start over the stream. That was crazy, bro. Yeah, Wei Lee looks mad. That was crazy. Damn, man, that's tragic. That's tragic, bruh. That's tragic. This is crazy, man. I'm only gonna be on live for 15 minutes, depending on how the next fight go, and half of it's gonna be me trying to fix my sound. It was worth it. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's that's crazy. She did it again. I'm having some technical difficulties today, y'all. Hang in there. That's I, I wonder if technically, I wonder if that's one of the fastest knockouts ever. That was the first. That was my bad, y'all. I'm all over the place, man. But I'm staying in it, goddamn it. I'm starting. Hey, you see the way Andy Ruiz been looking? Man, bro. Trying to get some shit right over here, man. My shit is all over the place, man. I don't even know about this. Is y'all able to hear me? Can y'all hear something from me, man? I don't know if I've been talking this whole time and y'all ain't been hearing me. I think I'm good now. I think my sound's back. I think I got something going on. She said she feels like it was an early stoppage. I don't think it was an early stoppage. I think it was a perfect stoppage. Hopefully we good from here on. I don't know. It's going in and out on your boy. I don't know. I don't understand why I'm having the technical difficulties, man. Technical difficulties. Salute. Oh, y'all can hear me? Oh, damn. I thought y'all couldn't hear me no more. All right, my bad. I kept repeating the same thing. So y'all just let me know. If y'all can't hear me, just let me know. Because I feel like I'm having technical difficulties. That was crazy. Salute to It's not, salute to who just told me. Oh, so it's going in and out. It is for sure going in and out. Okay. Let me see. Let's get it right. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Is this, I can't tell if it's the mic. Is this where we need to be at? Salute to the people. Salute to the people. Salute to the people. Salute to the people. Man, I might have to just go ahead and end this here stream, y'all. I'm having some major technical difficulties for some reason. I don't know why. I might end up ending the stream. I'm gonna keep. I found a little thing. I guess if I'm holding the wire, don't worry, man. Y'all come back next week. Next week, man. When I'm here for the Andy Ruiz. When I'm here for the Andy Ruiz, I'll be having it. When I'm here for the Andy Ruiz fight, I'm gonna have a new mic. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a new mic this week. But I'm gonna try and stay in. I'm gonna try and stick it out, man. I don't quit, goddamn it. If I gotta hold this thing through the whole entire night, so I have sound, I could talk to the people. I'm gonna do it. My Saturday been too trash for this to keep me down. So you know what I'm saying. That was a great knockout by Thug Rose. At the very least, maybe I could hold this joint long enough where I can go ahead and talk my shit and um enjoy Jorge Masvidal versus Usman, man. The only thing about this though is I can't really see if I had to chat up. That's like it's the craziest thing, right? I got bad. I'm having sound problems. For some reason, my chat isn't showing on my on my desktop over here, so I can't see what the people saying. And now I got to hold my mic in a certain position so y'all can hear me. So I can't really check the comments. But salute to the people, man. That was a great performance by Thug Rose, man. I salute her for that. She really is a warrior, man. She's only 25, 26 years old, man. So she's probably gonna, I would like to see her, versus Valentina Shevchenko, man. I think she can. I think she possibly could be the one to beat her, man. She just got power, man. She got power. She don't look like it, but she got power, man. She throws with precision, and she's bigger than everyone in the sense of she's longer. Like her, the only person that might be able to beat her maybe again would be on Andrade because that's just a terrible matchup for her, just because of how Andrade built. But so salute to him for that, man. All right, let's see. Let's see what the people saying. Yeah, it's not. But I think I figured it out. I think I don't like. the mic, the wire is low ball going out towards the end, but also too like the inside of this joint, like this part right here, like this part is kind of like getting jammed up into the mic. So if I don't got it pushed up all the way in, it'll go in and out. And I think that was the problem the whole time. I had to get the wire straight in this. I think we're gonna be good for the rest of the but that's all it is. I got to be real gentle. But don't worry. My plan is this week. This week, I this week I will be buying a new mic. There's not gonna be no problems like this no more. I promise you. I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it. It's time to move on from this joint right here. It's got special memories behind it, but I'm moving on, man. So, snipers, could you tell me or anybody if anyone else has been rocking through these? Salute to Forgiving Sinner, by the way, too. I was going to shout you out earlier, but the mic was going crazy. But salute to you, man. But can anybody tell me who won the Chris Weidman versus the Uriah Hall fight? I really wanted to see that fight so bad, and I wasn't able to. And I saw Valentina actually absolutely destroyed Andrade. That was beautiful boxing from Usman, the way he countered that jab, and then come all the way over, just do that right over the top. A lot of people don't talk about Usman's boxing, man. His boxing is really good, man. He's a tank. Somebody in the chat, man. Somebody, can y'all tell me who won the Weidman versus Uriah Hall fight and how? Please. I really wanted to see that fight. I was actually going for Weidman. I was hoping Weidman was able to get the win, but anybody know? I was not able to see that. Salute to Rose, though. Rose looked great. Throw a like, too, by the way, y'all. If you ain't throwing a like, y'all not subscribed to the channel, show some love. I know this isn't the Hall won. Damn, how'd he win, man? Don't tell me he won by knockout, man. I can't handle another Chris Weidman knockout. Please tell me it was decision or something like that or a submission, man. Oh, damn. You lying, bro? You lying. I gotta turn this down. I don't want to get copywritten. They might honestly already copyright me because I lowball out the well, no, probably not. All the mic problems I was having earlier, they probably didn't catch nothing. Shit. What round was it? Was it like right in the beginning? That's crazy, man. That might be his career, man. It's crazy how you look at like some people's careers, like where it's like either they like I guess you can say in a sense they peak too early or their peak is a short amount of time. Like how some people can have a elongated peak, but their peak is never as great of a peak as someone else who may not have as a great steady run in some opinion. What do I mean by this? Let me Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley had one of the greatest peaks in the world when it comes to MMA, but it was fast, quick, dominant. But like when he hit his peak and he was out of it, man, total different fighter, right? That kind of makes me we're looking at Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal do I kind of see in the same sense, kind of like his peak isn't necessarily to the level of a Chris Weidman, right? Or even look at Chris Weidman and Uriah Hall's. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Look at their careers. You know, You're right. Hall, he still hasn't had a peak that Chris Weidman's had. Chris Weidman won the belt. He beat Anderson Silva twice. But his peak was so quick, so fast, and it was just like now I feel like Weidman will never be able to be at the same level. Might end up going the same route as Woodley. He might end up getting released. While Hall's on his way to maybe get a title shot. With the possibility of him winning a title at 185, I don't see it happening. So his peak will never be at the level of Weidman's, but his run. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm just talking. My bad, y'all. Jorge Masvidal, he's walking out now. I know that's what y'all want to know. Yeah, I got Usman all the way, man. Damn, round 1, 2? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if Weidman's gonna be able to recover from that, man. He's looking some. It even look at Woodley and Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy's peak was getting to the title shot 2 times, losing it, and now he's working his way back to the title shot. Hasn't lost to anyone but Woodley, Till, and Pettis. While Woodley's he's on his way out. It's just interesting, man. That's all I'm saying. Got the fans up in there, man. I know a lot of people's gonna want young Masvidal to win, man. Appreciate the other like, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Show some love up in this thing. Yeah, I know. I seen that, man. Damn. Would you say Weidman's leg snap was worse than Silva's? What a weird career, right? You beat the legend in Silva, not once but twice, but the second time, Silva breaks his leg on your leg. How many years later? I don't know how many years later this is. But the fact that the same thing happens to Weidman, that's crazy. Man, it's that time for him, man. I think he should go ahead and lay them gloves down, man. I think it's that time. It's going to be a good fight right here, man. This is going to be a real good fight, man. I can't wait for this. Here we go. Young Kamuru. I'm so ready. Let's go. Usman big. Sadiq Yusuf. Coming out to that smooth jazz. Or I might be wrong. This might be a. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. It started off a little bit with that smooth jazz, though. But we got that beat now, that up tempo African beat. You know what I'm saying? You start moving like this too, and all that good stuff. Kamuru. I really think y'all want to know something crazy. I think Kamuru is not only going to dominate this fight against Masvidal. I think he's going to finish Masvidal, man. I think Kamuru is going to be better on the hands. It's going to be dangerous, though, because if you want to think about this, Kamuru has been working with Whitman. And I think ever since he's changed camps, his stand-up has gotten increasingly better. Look what he's done against Covington. You know what I'm saying? Look what he did against Gilbert Burns. You know what I'm saying? He stopped 2 guys that, you know what I'm saying, Covington hasn't been stopped. Other than I think I want to say maybe one time. I don't even know if it was a stoppage. He might have lost by decision. Because I think he lost to Leon Edwards. Yeah, he lost to Leon Edwards by decision, I think. So Covington never been stopped. Gilbert had been stopped. He'd been stopped quite a few times, but not since he's been at 170 though. Impressive, but he didn't stop Masvidal. He was with Usman was with Whitman when he was with when he fought Masvidal on short days' notice, and he wasn't able to really land anything on him. So that can come down to what they say in the boxing gym. At the end of the day, what I'm saying, experience beats everything. Masvidal, that's been his strength for so much longer. It doesn't matter how great of a mind Whitman is, how great of a mind Usman is, how quickly he can pick things up. At the end of the day, at heart, Usman is a wrestler. So Masvidal is probably like, hey man, let's stand and trade. If you're that confident in your hand, let's stand and trade. I don't think you got it. I think Usman's going to surprise us. I think he's going to get a stop on Masvidal, man. Masvidal's never been stopped. I know. I sound crazy. I think that's a good bet, man. Yeah, I think especially you got to remember Weidman too. He was talking about beating Uriah Hall and going for that title shot, because if you think about it, Weidman is a bad matchup for Adesanya. He is. I don't care what nobody says. Weidman's wrestling is outstanding. So it would have been interesting. Did it real quick? It's snipers. Did it happen so early in the fight where you didn't even like no one got advantage? Like was it like one of the first kicks? Like did it seem like Uriah Hall was getting the better of Weidman? Was Weidman getting the better of Uriah Hall, or did it happen so early? It was like, damn. Yep, I did see the Berlinga fight. Berlinga, man, he's gonna be a stud, man. He's good, man. Maybe he doesn't have the type. Well, he knocked dude down 4 times. Shout out to Nicholson. Nicholson was a beast in there. Showed a couple flaws in maybe Berlinga's game. You know what I'm saying? He likes to be in that pocket a little bit too much. He likes to get hit, but dude, I think dude has a bright future, man. You should win that bet though, by the way. Adesanya versus Vettori, June 12th. They're really trying to dethrone Adesanya, man. That should be Robert Whitaker. That's so disrespectful, man. Because Whitaker beats Vettori easy, man. I think Adesanya destroys Vettori at this level. Here we go, though. I could turn this up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? By the way, let me know how the sound is, man. I was having bad sound troubles in the beginning, so just let me know how that sounded. Make sure y'all can hear me. If y'all up in here, y'all ain't throw the like button, hit the like button, show some love, subscribe to the channel. We here. It's game time. Main event of the event. Oh, so it was that quick then. Okay. Damn. I knew he was gonna win though. Is it already? Did they already call it for that fight? Drop dude 3 times. That's crazy. I don't got the Navarrete fight on right now. I'm just, so you know, Usman versus Masvidal is about to fight. It's about to start right now. We here. We here. Salute to the people. You think Masvidal is going to try and Ben Askren Usman? Hands behind the back, come off the cage, and blah! Now, Usman is athletic. If y'all saw the embedded episode, I think it was episode 5 or 6, and they was playing basketball, and they was doing a little one-on-one, and the way Usman was moving through that thing, I said, okay, Usman's athletic. Like, for real, though. You always tell, like, you can always, like, people be like, oh, athleticism, woo, woo, woo. You don't tell somebody's athleticism till you see him on the basketball court. That's when you really tell. Because, you know, in my opinion, I think basketball players are the most athletic freaking natures in the world because they're so goddamn big and they're able to control their bodies in such different type of ways. I think if they put their mind to anything, they can do anything. If you're a basketball player at a high level, that's just my opinion. I might be a little biased, but that's just what I think, you know, to see it. But here we go, though. But Usman, he's athletic, man. Askren's not athletic. Like, Askren on a basketball court would look terrible. That's a fact. That is 100% fact. Y'all see Jake Paul's there, man. People was mad about Jake Paul winning last week, man. I salute it. Oh, okay. That does make sense because June 12th is mad fast. So yeah, I get that because I'm like all 3 of his fights that he's won: Darren Till, Gastelum. Oh man, I'm missing one. Damn, he beat somebody else too. He beat 3-0. They were all unanimous decisions, so he needed a little time. Vettori versus Adesanya is going to be a hell of a fight, but I think Adesanya looks even better in the second fight. I think he knocks out Vettori. I don't think Vettori's going to be able to control him. I think Vettori's a better fighter than he was when they last fight. I think Adesanya is a better fighter than he was when they last fight, but I think Adesanya has increased levels above Vettori in his increase. Y'all see Usman walk up to Masvidal like that? This fight finna be lit. Hey, when Usman KOs Masvidal, he's gonna become a star. This is when Usman becomes a star right here. Guaranteed it. Guarantee it. Chalk it up in the books. Put it there. You know what I'm saying? Look at hands behind his back. Masvidal, okay. This is crazy. This is finna be crazy, y'all. Salute to the people, man. Throw a like, subscribe if you ain't part of this. It's finna be crazy. Here we go. Let's go. I'm not gonna be looking at the chat no more. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be all up in this. Between rounds, I will, though. I'll look at it one more time. Salute to the people, man. Hit the like button, but we in this. Oh, beautiful jab from Usman right away. I told you, Usman's going to be more confident in his hands, man. Whitman got him on another level. Just remember, if there's something that Masvidal can come in this confident, Gilbert Burns did drop Usman early. You can look at that with that right overhand. He did drop him early. So I'm pretty sure Usman's like, okay, if Burns was able to drop him, I can do the same thing. So that's Usman's power. I mean, excuse me, that's Masvidal's positive coming into this. And both, they look nasty. Both of them. This looks great, man. It's a good fight already. I know nothing's really happened. I'm hype. Oh, good 1-2 from Usman. Good 1-2 from Usman. Masvidal took it right on the chin, though. He laughed a little bit. He wants to get him into that. He wants to get him into the trading war. That's what Masvidal wants. He wants this. He wants a stand-up battle. But Usman, he's a champ for a reason, man. He's gonna get him to that as soon as Masvidal starts really thinking they're gonna be trading, they're gonna be in the pocket. He's gonna go for that takedown. He's gonna switch levels. Good jab to the body from Masvidal. I like that. Excuse me, y'all. My bad. Good jab to the body from Uz. Good overhand right from Usman. You can see Masvidal's looking to load up. He's looking for that right counter shot. He wants Usman to be a little bit more aggressive with his punches. He wants him to feel comfortable. He wants to think he's landed. Masvidal is an amazing counter puncher. So he wants Usman to get just a little bit aggressive. Oh, good knee to the body. That one hurt Usman just a little bit, but it was a good counter from Usman. Come on now. If y'all up in here, hit that like button, show some love. Hit that subscribe button. We up. It's crazy. Oh, good jumping knee from Masvidal, but a mistake against the GOAT like Usman. Takedown quickly. Just got a body lock, and then he just took him down. He did a jumping knee straight to the body. Usman caught him. He landed, but Usman caught him just too strong. Body lock. Boom. Get down, little boy. That's what he do to him. Now Usman's on the ground. You're on the ground in the middle of the cage with an elite wrestler like Usman. That's a bad spot. You're either going to be here for the rest of the round, you're going to chill out, maybe go ahead and give this round up, or you're going to try and fight your way up out of it, work your way to the gate, work your way up. Good elbows from the bottom from Masvidal. He's being real active. I like that. Yeah, that was a big elbow from the bottom. It was so quick, I didn't even see it. I would have said something, but I didn't even see it. I had to hear it from them. Masvidal is busy from the bottom, man. He's throwing a lot of big elbows from Masvidal from the bottom. As he goes to the cage, he worked his way to the cage. Now he's going to work his way up. But Usman has a body lock, though. He has a body lock and looks like he's going to be slowly working his way around that ankle. He's going to drag him down to the ground. He's dragging him. He has his head right underneath that armpit of Masvidal. It's in perfect position. Masvidal, he's in a bad position right now. Most likely, Usman's going to go ahead and just drag him down. He put that leg over there. Look, oh, okay. Masvidal made his way up. Beautiful job, but there it is. Usman went ahead, just dragged him right back down. He had the body lock. He lost it. Masvidal worked his way back up. Masvidal's up, and he's up. Beautiful work. Beautiful work from Masvidal. He's up, man. Leg kick from Masvidal landed. Now the fight started. Now before everybody was filling him out, but after that takedown, works it back late. The fight started. Everything's reactionary now. There's going to be mistakes made now. People are going to open up now. Now this is where the fight is. Now it's all off instinct. Now it comes down to who's going to be who's training is going to show out. Usman's getting a little wild here. Usman, he's not looking as tight with his stand up. He needs to calm down a little bit. Usman looks weirdly. It's hard for me to tell, but just looks a little bit like he's trying to recover. Maybe he put a little bit too much into trying to keep Masvidal down in that first takedown attempt because he looks tired. He looks tired. Big knee from Masvidal. Usman looks thrown off. He looks a little tired. He looks sluggish. I'm gonna be 100 with you. It's very interesting. Seems like that exchange took a lot out of Usman. That's interesting. That's interesting. Masvidal looks fresh, guys. Anyone who's an Usman fan right now, be a little bit worried. I don't like the demeanor of Usman. He didn't get hit with anything big. It just seems he looks sluggish after that the takedown attempt and trying to keep Usman down to the ground, man. It's interesting. Oh, I think my phone died. This is the worst time for my phone to die. Oh, actually, I know how to fix this. This is easy. This is easy work. I know exactly what I can do. I'm not even worried about it. So salute to the people. It make the fight much better, man. Kobe is watching, baby. Look at him. Kobe's watching, man. He's the next guy in line. He is the next guy in line. I'm nervous too. The reason why I'm nervous is not because Usman looked great in the beginning. It's just interesting after that wrestling exchange. It seemed like it took a lot out of him, and part of that might have been there was a big adrenaline dump. Remember, with no fans, there's not as much as an adrenaline dump with no fans because there's no one really pressuring you into doing something or trying to force something that you really wanted. Now that the fans are back, maybe Usman forced something that he wouldn't have forced necessarily if there wasn't any fans there. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? And now he felt that adrenaline dump, and now he's trying to recover a little bit, something a little bit new. Masvidal is fresh, very fresh. Remember, Usman cuts a lot of weight. He's heavier in this fight. What does that mean? It doesn't mean much, but is there going to be an adjustment to the fact that there's fans now? We saw Wale, get absolutely destroyed by Nama Rose with just, one head kick. Did that have anything to do with the fans? Weidman broke his leg. Obviously, it wasn't because of the fans, but. Oh! I told you! Oh my God! I said he was going to finish him, bro. I told you. I said he was going to finish him. I told you. Hey, how much you win in snipers? I know you won at least. You won at least 500. Slept that boy. I told you. I said he was gonna knock him out. That's crazy. It was worth it. Bro, you see Francis? Francis is hype. Slept that young boy. You got baptized, Nick. Jorge, you got baptized. You got baptized, boy. Oh man. Revenge for Askren. In fact, I know Askren is just sitting down right now, and he's just like, I got paid. Look, think about this. Askren got paid more to get slept by Ben
then Masvidal got paid to get slept by Usman. Think about that. Now who got the last laugh? That classic boxing 3-2. Whitman is really a genius, bro. And it's not Whitman, but it's when you partner a genius mind with another genius mind, this is the results. Usman is going to be legendary. And I want everybody, think about this. This is how fucked up. This is how fucked up the UFC is, bro. You release someone like Woodley, right? Woodley lasted 5 rounds with Usman. Wasn't hurt, not once. Not once. Then fought a killer like Kobe right after. Fought a killer like Gilbert Burns right after. Like, think about that road. Then Vincent Luque right after. All killers. Masvidal is like, Masvidal should be cut after this. Masvidal's not that good. Like, come on, bro. But you keep him just because of his name. Like, that's some bullshit, man. Salute to Woodley. Because you didn't get, man, everybody, all that hate for Woodley, man, shut your ass up. Because that boy Masvidal just got slept, just like I called it. I said it. Y'all can rewind it back. Ignore all the sound parts where I was fucking up. I couldn't get the sound right. But I said he was going to finish him. Look at his wife. Got a baddie in the back. Respect to that man right there for that. That's work. That's hard work right there. I respect anyone, man. Put in work, put in hard work, man. Just salute to that. Masvidal got knocked out for giving center. Got his ass died. 1-2. I'm sorry, excuse me. It was a 3-2. He said, black boo. It was beautiful, man. Second round. I know. Usman should have that BMF title, boy. He should have that title on him as well, man. Look at him with the baddie, man. Respect to him, man. I'm trying to be on that level. You hear me? I'm gonna be there, man. He's got work. Look with his pops, man. I respect that, man. That's crazy, man. People be doing some amazing things in life, man. You gotta respect that. Like, anybody who dope, man, they hate us, man. They hate us and they ain't doing nothing, man. Y'all ain't working for nothing because that's so inspirational and dope. Usman is really crazy, man. Usman's a beast, man. I told you that, man. But when I won't say I told you, but I said in the beginning of this fight. Well, I said when they was touching gloves, I was like, Usman's gonna become a superstar off this fight. I'm like, this is gonna be the fight where Usman becomes a superstar. And here it comes. Is it gonna be it, bro? Rose is gonna be a superstar off this joint. Man. Hey, I appreciate you for watching, for giving center, for real though. You don't understand, man. I had Saturday, man. My Saturday was rough today, man. It wasn't where I wanted to be, but and even in the start of this live, man, it sound was crazy, but I had to do it, man. I'm still gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna enjoy it. So I appreciate you for giving center. You know what I'm saying? First man to knock out Masvidal is Snipers. Salute to you for your bet. You getting money tonight. That's a man to believe in right there. Covington can get it too. Covington gonna get knocked out too, man. Covington don't got a chance. Usman's not just a wrestler no more, man. Bruh's boxing is crazy. Like, his hands is nasty now. He's not even looking for takedowns no more. Bruh's really standing in the pocket. He's like, what's good with it? Staying with the fundamentals, man. At the end of the day, baby. This is why people was not, you know what I'm saying? This is why Jake Paul's calling out so many MMA guys. When it comes to MMA, when it comes to being unorthodox, but you stand up, it just sometimes it's just a free flowing type sport. So you become unorthodox. But when you come across someone who's fundamentally sound and they stand up in boxing and Usman, and then he has wrestling, man, it's hard to beat that. That was George St. Pierre. George St. Pierre's boxing was on another level compared to everyone else he was fighting, and he had the wrestling. Adesanya's stand-up is ridiculous. He's a kickboxer, but he has a lot of boxing elements to his game. He's not straight up and down like a traditional kickboxer. He incorporates a lot of slips from boxing. His distance management, very boxing-esque. I'm telling you, man. He's taking over the game. Francis Ngannou. Them hands. Think about it. Think about it. We go down to 155. Khabib was dominated, but Khabib's out. So we're gonna see what who's fighting. Michael Chandler. Yeah, you know, the smaller weight class is a little bit different than the biggest. The man has been hanging around Nagano. I agree with you for giving center, but even to take it to the next level, he's been hanging around Jason Whitman. Jason Whitman is a true savant when it comes to what he's doing, man. Masvidal said, I didn't feel that power the first fight, boy. Whitman is a true GOAT. It's snipers. Now let's see next week. Team Canelo, Andy Ruiz, right? Yeah, man. I think Andy Ruiz is gonna destroy Areola though. Andy Ruiz is looking good. I think I just think Andy Ruiz, even if he's not with Eddie Reynoso, I think he beats Chris Areola. I don't care who. I don't care if it's Andy Ruiz who fought Joshua the second fight, first fight. You know what I'm saying? 3 fight. He beats Chris Areola no matter what. So I don't think we're gonna learn much from that fight, other than the fact that we can start talking about the fact that he's fighting again. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. Africans running UFC right now. That's a fact. The top 3 divisions: Adesanya, Nagano, and you know, Usman. But let's be real, Adesanya is still new to the game. Nagano's very new to the game. Usman, he's become legend status. Nagano, there's guys out there that can beat him. I know he looks scary and he can beat it. But you know, I think there's guys that can beat Nagano, and I think Adesanya, there's guys that can beat Adesanya. John Blatchford showed that, even though I don't think he lost that fight. If you want to be 100 with you. That boy Usman a different level. Damn, I feel bad for Masvidal's kids. I don't, man, because he's a warrior at the end of the day, man. When they get old enough and they understand what, you know, what his pops did, you got to just do it. You got to respect it, because there's so few people in his life who's willing to put something like that on the line. You know what I'm saying? If you raise them right and you tell them what it is and you was 100 with them, they should be able to, they should understand that's a very respectful thing. At the time, it might be hard, but when they understand they're old enough, they're going to like, damn, my pops was a badass. Look at Naman Nunez and Valentina. That's so dope. That's dope. That's so dope. She's so happy. That's so cool. It's so crazy, bro. It's crazy when you see that. Like when you see killers, like female killers, like they really in there. They just kill, and then after they just act like regular females. I'm like, that's crazy. She really just went in there and knocked somebody unconscious, and then after she jumping for joy with it, like that's respect, man. That's why fighting is so dope, man. I was a Masvidal fan before he put on a whole actor mask. He's gotten so unlikable though. Can't stand fake dudes. Probably trying to make money though, like Covington. Yeah, man, you got to, man. Connor changed the game when it came to the UFC side of the game. So you got to understand when it comes to UFC, because you know what I'm saying, it's not like boxing where you know there's a possibility that you could get some big purses just by who you fight. You gotta make a name for yourself, man. You got to make a name for yourself. Because if you're not necessarily top tier, I'm like, really, if you're a long-term UFC fan, you know Jorge Masvidal isn't top tier. He got destroyed by Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy destroyed that man. So you know Jorge's not top tier, but by him creating that persona and by him following that, getting the fans, he was able to, you know, get himself into 2 really big paydays. And a lot of people can argue the first fight against Masvidal, the reason why it did so good was because of Masvidal. The second fight, you can still say if it ends up selling well, it's because of Masvidal. You know what I'm saying? So you got it's business at this point, because Conor made it into that, and also because it's a monopoly when it comes to the UFC, because there's ownership, there's not different promoters, everyone's getting paid a certain amount, and the only way you're going to get paid more is if you're in that championship fight or you're getting pay-per-view points. So you can't be mad about that. It's snipers. He's still the baddest. He is. But I do get where Forgiving Sinners coming from to an extent, because Jorge Masvidal did start playing into that role to, you know, because obviously people, you know what I'm saying, people was responding to it. Like he did start going over the top with the role. That doesn't mean he's fake, but he did start adding a little extra to it that I felt like personally he didn't need to add to it, but it's sold. Just like Kobe. Like Kobe, none of the shit he does ever offends me. Like none of the shit never makes me mad. I'm like, he has to do this because that's the game that Conor created. And that's the game that they're in, because if you don't get paid, if you're not in that title fight, you don't get paid real money. If you're not in that title fight, you're not getting paid real money if you're not getting those pay-per-view points. So sometimes if you're not the most talented guy, if you're not a guy like Usman, who is heads and tails above everyone else and can work their way to the top, get the title shot, and be able to sustain it and just prove he's the GOAT regardless, you got to do some antics. Like Conor is exposing himself. I don't care what nobody says, but Conor's going to lose again to Dustin. He's just not that good. Okay? Dustin is too powerful. He's a better striker. Forgive me, I'm not saying the dude ain't a killer snipers, but his act was fake. He took his persona and that gets act a little too far. Like he's saying everyone is taking Conor's game plan because he's the main cat. Yeah, man, but that's the way you got to make money is what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're taking his game plan because they want to be like Conor. They're taking his game plan because Conor showed how you can make real money in a system within the UFC that it makes it hard for them to make real money unless you're fighting for the title. Conor has been the first person to show you don't have to be a champion, you don't have to fight for the title to make big money in the UFC, and that comes from building your own fan base. It's snipers, well, maybe, but still, if that persona works, it works. It does, but it's part of business. You gotta understand. But when you're watching it and you know how Jorge is, and you've been watching it for a minute, you know, like, okay, he's playing into something. I'm telling you, Conor gonna win. Poirier good, but he ain't no McGregor. It's snipers. You know, you said it yourself. People have said I'm a McGregor fanboy, but I'm telling you right now, Poirier is better than McGregor. I've been a Poirier fan longer than I've been a McGregor fan. Poirier is better. His stand-up is better. He hits harder than McGregor. He's tougher than him. His cardio is better. His wrestling is better. His jiu-jitsu is better. He's literally better in every asset. The reason why he lost to Conor McGregor at the time was because if you were a Dustin Poirier fan, you would know Poirier would get too emotional. Look, I definitely am smoking something. I'll be 100 with you. But look, for real. If you're a Dustin Poirier fan for a long time like I've been, you know, in his earlier fights, he would get way too emotional. He always had some of the best boxing, whoever he was fighting, but he would lose a lot of his fights because he would be willing to trade rather than utilize his specific skills and be more IQ savvy in the ring, use his tools, and get the W. As he got older, part of that you can also put to it being the weight cut. He moved up to 155. He got older, got more high-profile fights, and now like I don't see no one beating Dustin Poirier at 155. They interviewing Kobe. Kobe saying he's a journeyman. It's snipers. McGregor gonna dust that boy. I'll bet on that if you want to be real. It's snipers. Forgive me, I agree, and I 100% admit I jumped on the Conor hype train when he was running through 145. I think McGregor would be Poirier 8 out of 10 if he keeps his unorthodox karate stance. It's snipers. Oh my gosh, Kobe is annoying. Forgiven Sinner. His karate stance works at 145 because Conor is more of a natural 145er than Dustin is. Dustin is naturally bigger than Conor. In my opinion, Dustin had a lot more trouble making that 145 weight than Conor. The reason he was dusting through a lot of those guys, man, because he was just perfectly fit for that. And that karate stance was perfect for him. His cardio was amazing, but that karate stance doesn't work at a bigger weight. I'm sorry. When you're getting hit with big punches with that karate stance, you're going to get caught with something. You're going to get slept. I don't care if he's in a boxing stance. I don't care if he's in a karate stance. At 155, the power is just too real, man. Y'all can talk about Eddie Alvarez. I'm sorry. Eddie Alvarez, by the time Eddie Alvarez, dude, he I don't want to disrespect the legend, but he been through a lot, okay? By the time he got to McGregor, and he was tailor-made in my opinion. But this is all my opinion. I don't want to sound no type of way. Oh man, my stream just shut off. I want to hear what Covington would say. If McGregor comes in acting like a boxer with a stiff stance, Poirier wins 7 out of 10. I think with the karate stance, he still loses. I think at 145, McGregor wins. That's my opinion. Oh, y'all not supposed to see that. McGregor just needs to focus on his regular kickboxing training. He would dust Poirier. I'm down to bet on the fight. No. Look, the reason I don't think it's that easy is because I'm like, there's been such a long term of his career, McGregor. Like after the Mayweather fight, McGregor went full boxer. Everything went boxing based. It's not that easy to train your body from doing something you've been focused on for so long to all of a sudden, I'm gonna take literally like what 6 to 7 months, and now all of a sudden I'm gonna be. I know there's such thing as muscle memory, but when you're going 2 to 3 years, you're training a certain craft, and then on top of that, you may not be living the best life because you know he wasn't. And I don't mean that in terms of riches. He was rich, but I mean like it's terms of the fighter life. He wasn't strict. And at that high level, you got to be in that game. It's going to be hard for him to just all of a sudden switch back and be like, oh, I'm going to be fighting from a karate stance at a higher level. I mean, excuse me, at a higher weight class, man. I just don't see that. No, I'm confident. I'm down to. Damn, my man, my streaming. I was trying to listen to the post show. Forgiving Center, do you train? Yeah. Yeah, I've trained for a while. Now, currently, I don't train at the gym though, unfortunately. But I'm gonna get back. I still though stay in shape, all this type of stuff. Exactly. That's why I said he can't use boxing when he didn't train it since he fought Floyd. No, but that's the thing though. Think about this, snipers. McGregor's like, yo, I fought Floyd and I went however many rounds with him. He's technically the greatest ever. So you gonna be feeling yourself, bro. Am I wrong? I'm like, you're gonna be feeling yourself. So it's like, if I'm that good and I can stay in the ring with Floyd that well, I'm gonna go back to UFC and I'm gonna outbox these motherfuckers because I'm a better boxer than them. What were we just talking about? Look what we seen with Usman and Masvidal. Boxing, in my opinion, if you're fundamentally sound with boxing and you have great wrestling, that's going to get you far in MMA. The thing with McGregor is he doesn't have good wrestling. So you can't have this boxing standpoint because when you're fighting your opponent, they have no threat of a takedown. So there's not like when he's fighting Masvidal, as much as you see Masvidal smiling and taking hits, he's still in his mind, he's thinking to himself, there's a possibility he might shoot, which is why my knee is ready. So he's not going to be comfortably in a boxing stance where if McGregor is fighting Dustin can sit down on his punches because there's no threat of McGregor shooting for a takedown. You see what I'm saying? I know his boxing is a natural source of combat. It's the kickboxing using the karate stance, but McGregor was doing good at boxing Poirier. But please tell me what messed up McGregor in that Poirier fight. Look, I agree with you, and I thought McGregor, I thought his precision was still there. The thing about 155 though for McGregor in comparison to 145 is McGregor isn't as fast at 155, and his power doesn't carry when it comes to certain fighters, bigger fighters. Eddie Alvarez is a smaller 155er where McGregor is punching down. And on top of that, his range, his reach, he has a longer reach than Eddie Alvarez. So as long as he stays on the outside, which a guy who is practicing boxing but also has a karate stance, it's, karate is naturally a, it's a long range a combat attack. So you're always looking to be on the outside if you have a karate stance. Now include boxing, you're going to learn your range. If you have a longer reach, you learn to be on the outside. So that was a tailor-made for Conor, especially with Eddie Alvarez being a wrestler and a boxer who's a shorter, smaller guy. When you're fighting Dustin, you're fighting the southpaw. 1, 2, a guy who's essentially bigger than you. 3, same reach, very close. I'm pretty sure it's the same reach. Both got 74-inch reach. And then now you have someone in Poirier who is a mix, who and perhaps is a better mixed martial artist. So Conor's stand-up may be better, but Poirier has the threat of a takedown. He has better jiu-jitsu, and his gas tank is proven at 155, so he can push the pace harder than Conor. Poirier has shown to be able to be a counter puncher, but he's also been able to show someone who can be the aggressor. Conor has shown mainly to be a counter puncher. So that's why I lean toward Poirier. Hey, who won Anthony Smith versus Jimmy Crute? Looks like Anthony Smith won, huh? Oh, Anthony Smith beat Jimmy Crute. Damn. Salute to Anthony Smith for that. His snipers. Obviously, he's a good boxer when he doesn't need to worry about kicks or takedown. That's why he should always stay at the works. Like they say, if he ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, but he didn't have no choice. He went into boxing. So, he took it seriously. And I felt like he fell in love with the sport of boxing after the Floyd Mayweather fight. And he kind of continued with that training. So I think, honestly, now he's I think that's just where he is now. He's an older fighter. He got a little bit slower twitch muscle. It's just hard for me to see him beating someone like Dustin Poirier, who he, he's been at the damn craft for so long, and he's been better in his craft. He hasn't changed his game plan. He hasn't altered it. He's just bettered it and perfected it, and that goes a long way. That was a hell of a UFC card, though. Am I wrong? We'll see it, snipers. We'll see. That was a hell of a UFC card, though, man. It sucks I wasn't able to see the whole thing, but I want to see on YouTube if they got the how are they doing them? I was trying to see if they did like the post fight press conference, but it ain't started yet. But yeah, man. That's a good ass card, man.
However much he benefited from having a full camp relative.
Shit, I won't lie, man. I'm happy I ended up staying on this joint. I didn't end up stopping the live, even though I was having trouble in the beginning, man. Appreciate that. The love from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Cormier confronted Jake Paul in the audience too. How you know that? You lying. That was a hell of a card, man. I enjoyed that card, man. I know I wasn't able to see it top to bottom, but just like also watching like the highlights and stuff like that, even though I wasn't able to see it from top to bottom. I wish I would have watched this card in full. I wish I didn't have the day I had, but things happen for a reason. But still, man, I wish I was able to go live for the whole thing because I would have been thoroughly entertained, man. I think for this, I think they could do at least how many pay-per-view buys you think we got? Crazy videos on it. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, this snipers, man. I'm gonna see you next Saturday, man. We ain't gonna have the same problem with the sound. We're gonna keep it saucy, man. But salute to you. Appreciate you being up in here, snipers. He even talked about it in the commentary of one of the fights. My guy, he said, "I'm gonna go smack this kid in the face, Joe. I don't play." Laugh out loud. Oh damn. Let's see. I'm on YouTube right now. I'm about to see right now. Let's see. I'm gonna type in Daniel Cormier, Jake Paul. Oh, you're right. Okay, hold on. I'm about to watch this thing. See, this is what I hate. I hate when I click on something and that's not what it is. Oh yeah, he did. Bruh, he really went and confronted him, bro. You know what bothers me about that, bro? Is like Hope he don't get in trouble for saying that during his commentating. I doubt he will, because I don't think Dana likes him either. That was a tall motherfucker. He's looking over everybody. But bro, the reason I don't like Jake has a whole crew in DC, was by himself. The man is literally my dad. Nah, but what makes me mad about that is like DC, bro. Like, I don't know if you really mad. I don't know if you played into the game. I don't know if you played into the schematics of the whole thing. But I'm just like, bro, or semantics, excuse me, of the whole thing. I'm just like, bro, by you doing this, you know you're making him more popular. By you doing this, you know he's gonna get more fight. Anyone he fights, it don't matter who he picks from now on. It don't matter how trash they are. Everyone's gonna tune in because they're gonna want him to lose. And they're gonna be like, damn, this shit don't happen. He's winning. And I'm like, DC, bro, you supposed to be a double champ, man. You a legend, supposedly in the game. Like, why are you even entertaining that? You supposed to be above that, bro. Like, why do you feel disrespected? Because I'm like, what if they fight and what if like DC, like you a legend, but you old, bro? What if like I'm like, I respect you. I know you a beast. You put your hands on him. It's over. But Jake Paul is young. I'm not saying he got it in him, but I'm just like, you old, bro. DC, you a legend, though. I'm just like, don't entertain that shit, man. You too old for that. You 40-something. That nigga 24, 25. Like, come on, man. But he did call him out. The fact that Jorge got slept like that is crazy. And I called it. Oh! Bro, that man got destroyed. I don't think DC minds the publicity either, even saying it on live. I don't know. I think the whole thing is a joke, but Jake honestly can box a bit. Forgive me, sitting. I feel the same way, man. I'm not like. Oh, Dana's talking.
Because I knew Jessica Andrade was going to show something that she had seen yet. She was going to be in her face. She was going to do this. She was going to do that. It's like,
Dana's talking. But nah, man, I agree. Like I enjoy. Like, I'm not a hater, man. Jake Paul, he can box. Now, if he goes against a pro who's 1-0, 2-0, he beats him. But I'm like, it's funny how everyone's like, Jake Paul should fight a real boxer, and what if he fights this guy and this guy? He's gonna lose. Well, duh, he's starting off. I guess y'all didn't know that dudes like Earl Spence, Floyd, Adrian Broner, they also start off fighting tomato cans. Like, it's not like it is that's how you start off in boxing. If you have a bright future and they feel like you got money behind you and you feel like you can become some, now not everyone has it. Some people got to prove themselves. Yeah, but a lot of times, look, man, if they feel like you got something going, like, bro, you're gonna have an easy path majority of your way until maybe you get to your 17th fight. You're gonna fight guys that they feel like you should win. Or excuse me, beat. So I don't understand why people get so mad that Jake Paul is fighting guys that he should beat. But I'm like, that's the natural pathway of boxing when it comes to someone who most likely they feel like. Oh, look, Dana's talking about Jake Paul. Forgiven sinner, you see William Burke is like, I didn't. His snipers told me about it.
handpicked opponents, and God knows what else is going on.
I want y'all to hear this. This is Dana.
There is a market for that. That's not what I do. That is not what I do. People want to see that, and you know, people want to see it, and it's great. And this kid's going to make a couple bucks before this ride is over, and it's just not what I do. What I do is what happened tonight. What happened tonight is
He says not what he do. Nigga, you had CM Punk fight on your card. Chill out.
are full of shit.
You allowed Connor to fight Floyd. You do that. You in the same game, bro. Don't act like everybody on your roster is killers because we're talking about a different sport. We're talking about boxing. I hate how he does. What happened tonight? The best versus the best. The best boxer beats it all. I'm hopping out, brother. Enjoy your night. We can hey, salute to you for giving center, man. If you ain't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Salute, man. Man, I appreciate everybody who was up in here, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I know I had a lot of technical difficulties. That's the only reason. Usually, once the fight card is over, I usually just go ahead and end the stream. But because I had so much technical difficulties in the beginning, I was having all this and that. I was like, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and go a little bit live past it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling next week. And we're not gonna have those problems. I'm gonna get me some new equipment. Well, I'm gonna give me a new mic, start off, then I'm gonna give me a new interface. We're gonna have it popping. But salute to the people, man. I've enjoyed this live, man. It's been a good live, man. Oh, what's happening, Dana?
Big bullshit that goes in there. And it just pissed me off that the day of the fight to read that in my own hometown newspaper. Fuck the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Fuck them. Dirty. I thought it was dirty. I thought it was a low blow. And listen, at the end of the day, people can write whatever they want. So can I. So can I. Yeah.
What happened?
You often say that you're in the business of providing holy shit moments for fans, right?
Right.
Looking at the first fight of the pay-per-view to the main event, would you describe this as a home run in terms of that?
Yeah, listen, I don't think it gets any better than tonight. I mean, you couldn't have a better night than tonight. I mean, I don't know how you guys felt, but tonight was a whole night was a holy shit night. I mean, there wasn't like, oh yeah, we had a couple of holy shit moments tonight. The whole night was a holy shit. It was amazing. The crowd was amazing. The fights were amazing, and you know, I think when it went off, Rose was like plus 165. You know, you had underdogs winning, and it was a pretty badass night.
Yeah, man, great night.
We all know how much this event in particular has meant to you.
Facts.
First with fans back in the building, you've always said that we should try and
My Saturday was trash, y'all, but this card, man. That's the only one to stop the live, man. This was a great card, man. I think it's been a long time since we've seen a card like this. Whether it was boxing or UFC, I feel like we've been seeing so much fluff, man. You know what I'm saying? Triller events. We got Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather coming up. Like, we've been seeing a whole lot of bullshit. We got Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo. Like, we got a whole bunch of fights that we expecting to be a good fight. And it's been a whole bunch of duds, and we've just been walking through it. This was dope, man. I salute it, man. But I salute everybody, man, who was rocking with me. Everybody who was here, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. You know, I know I had some technical difficulties, but y'all rocked with me. That was dope.
You know, and I know a lot of you guys in the media don't feel exactly the way I do.
Oh, shit. I got here Uncle Dana.
And be normal. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask.
Oh, we're talking about the COVID. Oh, I'm not going to say that. I don't want to get my shit fucked up.
People wear masks. When people saw people that weren't wearing masks, nobody said anything to people that weren't wearing masks. Everybody's just doing their thing. You know what? People seem like they're a lot happier down here in Florida than they are in some of these other fucking states. You know what I mean?
They always got to make it about something other than the fights. Keep it on the fight side of the game, man.
It felt good to have, you know, the mayor, the governor, and all these people working with us to put on a safe event.
This is a hell of a card, man. A lot of good fights, man. Whole lot of good fights. You got to salute it, man. I salute it. I enjoyed it, man. You really. Oh, Nick Diaz is coming back. Y'all hear that? Hit that like button, man. Show some love. I'm still here, man. I'm still going. Oh. Y'all heard it here first. Nick Diaz is coming back.
Very different, very different. You know, tonight was a big deal on a lot of different levels. You know, being back with 100. I said I wouldn't come back without 100% of fans. We did tonight, and like we were talking about, it couldn't have been any better. So tonight's different than
100% fans. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
First female to ever regain her title again. Never been done. And obviously, I know I do, and I know a lot of you do too. Respect Whaley and how incredible she is, and what a tough fighter she is. How hard she works, how hard she trains, and to come out and do what she did tonight was very impressive.
Yeah, what happens with Jorge? He's done. Kobe's next.
How much did he make? They said they did fucking 2 million pay-per-view buys too. I don't believe this. 1.3. Okay, I didn't do that either. I don't believe anything they say. That's a fucking circus.
You hear that? Dana said he doesn't think Jake made 2 million, and he said then they didn't sell 1.3 mil. Interesting. Now, what if they somehow solidify and prove that they had that many pay-per-view buys? What does Dana say then? Because you're the same guy who said you were gonna bet 1 million for Ben Askren to knock out Jake Paul. So you sound like you're hurt that someone's coming along the game and they're saying we're gonna do things differently, and we're selling pay-per-views. You have fake fighters selling more pay-per-views than real fighters. How you feel about that, Dana? Your fighters are getting paid $200K. Jake Paul made 4 mil. Askren made 1 mil. How does Triller have enough money to book fucking Snoop Dogg, Justin Bieber, Sweetie with her fine ass? How does he? How are they able to book all these motherfuckers and still pay these fighters more than you're paying some of your UFC fighters? That's the question. You want to call it a joke, but they're paying people. They're gonna go under. That's what everyone keeps saying. They're gonna go under. But people forget the Triller is in other avenues. They're doing versus battles. They're getting money from more than just. Their money is specifically coming from being an app, music. Boxing is just like passive income for the app. That's what I don't think that's what people realize. Like you're talking about NFTs. I don't think Dana White understands the capacity of what Triller is. Triller is more than just it's not just fighting. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand when it comes to Triller. Sweetie bad as fuck.
The governor of this state for everything he's done for us.
Dana, you recently announced Adesanya is going to be fighting Martin Vettori.
Yeah, talk about that, Dana.
Whitaker is next. Is that locked in? He doesn't have to worry about fighting another guy. He's earned the right to wait it out.
He should have been. He was who we wanted to fight next.
And then, secondly, I'm wondering, because we're now traveling around the United States, Houston, going back to Vegas, I want to ask Abu Dhabi. Is Fight Island technically still a thing, or is it that now just we're going to Abu Dhabi annually as before?
No, Fight Island's the thing. I said at the last press conference, I will see you guys soon and walk you through what's next on Fight Island. There's a lot happening on Fight Island.
Rose Namajunas, I feel like sometimes the conception is that she's had an up and down relationship with all the attention that comes with being a UFC champion. I was just wondering, what are your conversations
Chill
with
out.
her? How have they been like, and how she's changed and grown over the years?
No, she's one of the sweetest human beings you'll ever meet. We love Rose. But yeah, Rose doesn't love all the attention when she's the champ and doesn't, but it's one of those things that you have to. It's part of the gig. It's part of the deal. But it hasn't made the fans love her any less. I mean, listen to this place tonight. People love Rose Namajunas, so we'll just let Rose be Rose, and I won't mess with her. Let her do it.
Congratulations on the night.
Thank you.
That's dope.
This is obviously a event with massive interest. The last one.
All right. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. It's 12 midnight. I've been up here on here long enough. I salute everybody who was with me, who's rocking with me, who's watching this. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button before I get up out of here. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna start doing a little bit more for the channel, man. I've been just doing the fight commentary and all that good stuff, but I'm gonna start investing more into the channel, man. I became a one-trick pony to an extent, so we're gonna change that up. We're gonna show some love to the people, but salute to y'all who've been rocking with me. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna enjoy my night. Enjoy y'all Saturday. Don't let anything ever bring you down. There's always gonna be things in your life that's gonna show blocks. It's gonna seem like you're not gonna be able to get back up. You just gotta keep working through it. You gotta be better than that, and you just gotta do the best you can, man. Salute to people. I'm up out of here.
Yeah, no, it was good to see him, and